So, what we need to be able to do is, I'm just going to show you what my answer could be to the first one. Details about your school, including the curriculum and the buildings and facilities. So I just want to talk about those things. So like we spoke about before, we're going to try to include something about a lesson. So I might start that off by talking about what my favourite lessons are, what my least favourite lessons are, or I might start talking about parents. So I would say something along these lines. I'd say that I attend, j'assiste au collège. Parents. I might add in there something about where it is. So I might say something like qui se trouve dans le sud de l'Angleterre, dans un petit village qui s'appelle Alresford. So this is just using language which I know, and that I think you know as well. And if you're honest with me, you would look at that, and I would say that j'assiste is probably a new word for you, right? However, if I were to go into my dictionary here and look up attend, so I've used attend rather than go to. Why? Because most people are going to use the word go. It sounds better to say you attend something. It's also a false friend. Why is that a false friend? Because it looks like assist, which means help, and it doesn't mean that at all. So if I look up attend, sorry. If I look this word up, attend, hopefully it's going to be, it's not even in there. Typical, isn't it? It's lucky, isn't it lucky I know? So if I look the other side, it's in the other side. It says assister, verb 1. Assister à quelque chose. And you can see there that it says attend something. Gives you an example. J'ai assisté à leur mariage. I attended their wedding, right? Or I was at their wedding, as it says here. So if we've got that, it says it's the number 1. So what do I know? It means it conjugates just like other verbs that have got number 1 next to them. And you should know by this stage. That a verb that conjugates with number 1 is a regular ER verb. So all I do, if I look here, to get from parler to parle, all I do is I take off the ER and I re-add I just add the E back on. So like with this word here, assister, all I've done is I've taken off the ER and added an E, which is why I get this word j'assiste. Au collège parents, qui se trouve. This might be new for you, or it might be something you've forgotten. Se trouver means to find itself, right? Literally, reflexive verb. To find itself. So it finds itself, so it is. Which is better than saying qui est. I can say qui est if I want to. Just like here, j'assiste au collège parents, I could say je vais au collège parents, because that means I go to. Right? Both mean the same. Here, I might then start talking about the curriculum, the buildings, facilities. I'm also give an opinion. Do I like going to parents? Well, I'm going to say yes, I love going to parents. In fact, I'm going to say that parents pleases me. Doesn't sound as pretentious in French as it does in English. If you said, do you like parents, sir? And I said, parents pleases me, you would laugh, just like you have done. However, in French, it's not pretentious at all. So I might say, parents me plaît beaucoup. What naturally comes after that? We need to be given opinions, but we also need to justify our opinions by giving reasons. So, car or parce que is going to come next. So, parce que.
Does it matter which one you use?
Does it matter?
Which one you use?
Not at all. What, between parce que and car?
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. I could even change that for an even better one, which is puisque, which means since. Right? Not since as in time, but since as in because. So, parents me plaît beaucoup puisque I might say j'adore, and I could say I love my teachers, but I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I want to say I love most of my teachers. So this is going to be a new word for me, and what I'm thinking is that other people aren't going to be using stuff like this. That's what I'd be thinking if I'm you, is how can I be different, Harriet, from other people? So, where am I? Most, followed by a plural noun. La plupart de. Most of my friends live in London. Not actually what I want, is it? Most of the time. This is number 3. Most of the time. Most of my teachers is more like most of the time, isn't it? Do you agree? And if you look here, it says most of my friends. La plupart de mes amis habitent à Londres. Or most children like chocolate. La plupart des enfants. Most people. La plupart des gens. So what's the word for most? La plupart. So j'adore la plupart of my teachers. How am I going to say that? La plupart. This was in the dictionary. It said de mes enfants, of my children. So de mes profs. What's my favourite subject? How am I going to say that? Ma matière préférée, c'est bien sûr, c'est le français. Plupart means most. P-L-U-P-A-R-T. Plupart. Okay? So la plupart de mes profs. Ma matière, oh, I've missed a word. Ma matière préférée, c'est le français. I am going to justify it, Will, but before I justify it, I'm going to put a contrast in. But I also like something else. How am I going to say that? Ma matière préférée, c'est le français, mais j'aime aussi, let's say, science. Avec Madame Henderson, car, how do I say she? Elle. Now, hang on a minute. How do you say to make in French? Same as to say to do. Faire, right? Here's a nice little thing. If I look up laugh, it's not that she laughs, but she makes me laugh, right? So, if I look up laugh in my dictionary, notice that I have not at any stage used Google Translate so far, have I? Yeah? So, I'm going to look up, no, it's not because I'm a French teacher. Couldn't use it when I was your age either. So, laugh. There you go. Rire is the verb to laugh. Did you know that before? This one, rire. Can't see it, it's right at the bottom there. Can you see it? Rire, R-I-R-E. Did you know that? No. You do now. However, how do you say she does or she makes? Elle fait. Which, if you're sitting there thinking, where did he get that from? The only reason he knows that is because he's a French teacher, right? Because I know some of you do. Right, where did I get that from? Look at this. In the centre, faire is one of the verbs. It has its own page. How do I know that? Because I'm a French teacher. And I know that because it says faire is one of the most irregular verbs and also one of the most common irregular verbs. It's given its own page. And that's the word that I've just got there. You can just about see. Can you see it? I'm not going to refocus. Fait. F-A-I-T. Done. So, elle fait rire. Who is she making laugh?
You.
Me. What if it was all of us?
And it'd be plural.
Well, it would be us, wouldn't it? And that you would do by saying elle nous fait rire. So, nous is us. Me is me. So, elle me fait rire. She makes me laugh. Elle nous fait rire. She makes us laugh. Cependant. What does cependant mean? However, cependant, hang on. I'm going to go back to French like I said I was going to. So I'm going to say, I said that. I said that. How do I say I said that? Which tense is I said that? Past tense, perfect tense. I said that. From which verb? The verb to say, right? So I'm going to look up the verb to say, and I'll focus it this time because we're just about to use a dictionary for a couple of minutes. So if I go into say. Right, let's refocus. You watching? Right, so let's find say. Say. It says dear, number 9. Right, so let's go to number 9 and see what it says. Is it going to say the verb say? Look at that. What good fortune. Which tense is the past tense? I.e. I said. Perfect tense. And if you look here, it says j'ai dit. Is that what I need? Yes. So, let's refocus there. J'ai dit. How do I say that? J'ai dit que. I said that. I could even put in this word. J'ai déjà dit que. What does déjà mean? I have.
You've seen it also.
Right, okay. Literally, Molly, it means already seen. So déjà vu means already seen. So, déjà means already. So I've already said that. Le français est ce que j'adore. J'adore le français parce que, how would I say I find it? Hang on, how would I say I find it? Je le trouve très, what's très? I'm going to give you a different word that you might not have used before. Stimulant. Stimulating, interesting. Right, it's better than just saying intéressant all the time. So, how many times did I have to look at Google Translate for this? 0 times. So 0 times I've had to look at Google Translate. How many times do you need to look at Google Translate?
0.
0 times. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this.